Hello and welcome back to the channel Life of Bonsai. So, as you start bonsai, the worst thing that can happen is having your tree look like this or like this. Now, there's different things that you want to keep in mind and check for before, you know, knowing if it's actually dead or if it's something else. Now, the first thing you want to do is check the species of the tree. In this situation, this is a deciduous tree. This is a cedar elm, and it's actually a giveaway tree that I'll be giving away at 7,000 subscribers. All you have to do is be a subscriber, comment your favorite tree species on the comment section, and that's it. Anyways, this is a deciduous tree, which means that during winter and fall, it's going to start dropping its leaves. It's going to go dormant and it's going to look like this. It needs to do this to start, getting energy to the roots. And then in springtime, it comes up alive with new leaves, fresh new leaves, growth, and that's the growth season. So if your tree looks like this, the first thing you want to check if if it's a deciduous tree. It's in the middle of the winter now, so this tree is completely stripped of its leaves, as well as this Chinese elm over here. Now also, another thing you want to check, if your tree is a tropical tree, those trees should be going indoors for winter. Once the temperature drops below 50, in my case, that's what I do, I bring them indoors. So they shouldn't be outside. If they are outside and it's really cold, that's the reason why your tree is pretty much dying. Another thing is if it's a conifer, like a pine or a juniper, which is pretty popular for bonsai, then you want to do the next thing, and it's applicable to all tree species. So here's a close-up of the tree. So what you want to do really carefully, you want to do a slight scratch at the bark with the nail, pretty much like that, and too much, you should see some green underneath, just like this. If you see green under the bark, then that means the tree is still alive and healthy. So in this situation, I have green under the bark. I'm gonna try to cover it up, and that means my tree is still alive. Now, again, if it's a deciduous tree like this one, then you don't have to worry about it. You just want to make sure that you protect it well enough during the winter, and in spring it should come out again. There's a lot of buds on the branches, as you can see, but that is one thing. Now let me show you in this situation with this elm over here. Now unfortunately for me, this elm, I'm gonna go ahead and try this branch over here. When I scratch this branch, is completely brown. There is no green underneath, and the branch pretty much cracks, which means that my tree is pretty much dead. Unfortunately, that happens. Even though it's a deciduous tree, this could happen. So that's what you want to do in this situation. Now, so you saw the difference between these two trees. This one has green under the bark, this one does not. Now, in this situation, I did a scratch on a branch right here. Now, one thing that you also want to double check, if you don't see green on here, there might still a chance that down here at the trunk, you could still have green, which means that your tree still have chances of making it. It could be that the branch is dead, but the trunk's still alive. So you want to double check that as well. Now, also, if there's no green on any of the tree at all, if it's just brown, there's unfortunately nothing that could be done. You just want to start over, and that's one thing that happens with bonsai. The situation you see my example right here. This tree did not make it. This tree is already far gone. I'm still gonna keep it just because I feel bad throwing it away. But this one right here, still alive. It's still alive and it's going to do really well. I have it protected. I have this greenhouse that I purchased on Amazon. It's not heated, nothing like that. Your deciduous trees, you can keep them inside of this thing, but make sure it's non-heated just to protect it from that harsh wind. Again, if you see green, there's still a chance that your tree is going to survive in this situation. This is dormant, which is normal for any deciduous tree. If you have a tropical that you see the leaves falling, you want to check your water. If you're overwatering your tree, it could be the reason why your tree is dying. So you want to bring your finger inside of the soil and check if it's still moist. If it is, don't water. If it's not, then you want to water that tree. So also, if you're using too much fertilizer, that could be another reason why. You want to use just enough fertilizer at the right time for specific trees. And I have a guide on one of my videos for different species, which I'm going to go ahead and link down below. But hopefully this video helped. I just want to go over a quick thing that you can do to see if your tree is still alive and see if you still have chances of making it survive, or if you should definitely just give up on a tree and start over. Don't forget about this giveaway. Trust me, this tree is still alive and it's going to wake up in spring and it's going to look really nice. So don't forget to subscribe, comment down below your favorite tree species, and that's it. You are in the giveaway. You guys have a great day. Hopefully you had a great New Year's and stay safe.